G'day, I'm Kevin. In 2019, I took a year off work. I shut down the computer and locked up the office. And I spent that time living in Chiang Mai and travelling in Southeast Asia to learn, to reflect, relax, but most of all to test whether I could live here full time. And the answer is yes. But when I returned to Australia at the end of March 2020, the world turned upside down and I was locked into Australia for 2 years. But I'm back now. I'm living here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and there's so much to see and do. This is my journey. This is 52 weeks. Today I'm going to head out to the big Buddha, which is on the Thonburi side on one of the canals. So we'll see how we go. Never been there before, but we'll do our best to get there. Okay, that was the easy bit. Shuttle to the Sky Train and then a couple of stops. I jumped off before where I was intending to jump off because it looked like it was closer to the Buddha where I was going. So now the adventure begins in trying to find my way there. So I'm about to dig out the trusty Google Maps and see what I can find. Well, that was not too hard to find actually. It was just a pleasant little walk, obviously through some local neighbourhoods because none of the signs were in English at all. But you know, you don't expect it to be. It's Thailand after all. But yeah, it's a nice little walk. The Buddha itself is big. I was thinking I might have been in the wrong place because it didn't look that big, but then I realised I wasn't that close to it. They had an interesting walk along one of the canals, hoping to get a bit further away to see it, but I couldn't. However, I did have a nice chat in stilted Thai with a couple of guys who were fishing, most of which neither of us understood, but eventually they decided I was coming here and gave me directions, and it was very pleasant, very friendly. So we'll have a look around. it was a nice morning. A bit of a walk to the temple, but worth the walk. Nice temple grounds, interesting stupa, big Buddha. He's big. Yeah, so that was good. I decided since it was just a little bit before lunch, I would do the cross-country route to the artist house. Checked it out, it was only about 20 minutes, so decided it would be easy enough to do, and it was easy enough to do. The Google Maps was telling me I was going the wrong way at one stage, but I wasn't. So I kept going, and yeah, I've made it here to Artist House. Unfortunately, the Artist House is closed at the moment. I think it might have something to do with the current COVID situation in Bangkok. I think they're closing down a few places, but it looks like it's still operational, just not open at the moment. But nevertheless, I found a nice place to have a iced lemon tea. Sat down, had a rest in the fan. It was quite nice. Always worth stopping and having a cool drink. And then also found somewhere nice to eat. Same place Ray and I ate last time we were here, so quite nice. Yeah. So had a bit of a wander around today, walked through some nice local communities. Always very interesting. Nobody looks at you strangely and asks you why you're there. It's just very friendly. So I'm going to head for the railway station and head for home now, I think. Okay, I'm back at the hotel. That was a good day. I did more than I expected to do. I didn't think I was going to get down to Artist House this trip because I wanted to try a few new things, but when I looked at how short the walk was from the big golden Buddha to the Artist House, I decided to just do the cross-country jaunt, which was very pleasant. I'm getting used to using a GoPro for filming these. It has its advantages, nice and small, but the battery runs out really quickly and it just stops working every now and again. I think it might overheat, but I'm not sure. Still trying to work that out. But anyway, today at one stage I noticed it said that the media mod wasn't available, so that might mean that you've been listening to some dodgy sound. Says it's available now, so hopefully you can hear me now, but if not, you'll be getting lots of teletype along the bottom of the screen about what I'm saying. But that was a nice day. So if you kind of go out with an open mind and you just you know, you might have plans to see one thing, but then if you're feeling up to it, just have a look at what's close by, go for a stroll. Can end up being a really nice day, and it was. Catch you next time.